Okay, welcome back, APBA fans. Just want to get a quick video out this afternoon of a little project I just started with the 2022 set. So these APBA sets are pretty pricey. I mean, they're not cheap. Like just the basic set I got was like it was like 96 bucks with shipping, and I didn't even buy the XC set, which has all the extra carded players. And that was actually like 70. So I'm going to live with these 30 players per team, but every year I like to do something with this set. I don't like buying sets anymore and just storing them and looking at them and just letting them go. So what I'm doing is, and definitely when I say pricey, I mean the price value figure. I get a lot more enjoyment, $96 worth of enjoyment out of these sets, I'm going to say. So it's not like a waste of money. But what I'm going to do here is we're going to play some bad baseball. I'm doing a 2022 Cubs sim, and we're on a second game. So the first game they won 3-2. Marcus Stroman pitched 8 innings, allowed 1 earned run, and struck out 7. What's inspired me to do this video is I just got done watching David Baseball Demos reveal show, what he's doing with his payoff pitch and his he's wrapping up his strat project. But he made a comment which was interesting. He said you don't see a lot of like these brand new seasons out on YouTube, and I was like, wow, I should put my it's a 2022 game out there. So this is about as new as it can get. I mean, these cards are like just came from the mailman like 2 days ago. So it's about as new as it gets. So let's go through the Cubs lineup. So we're in Nationals Park. Cubs are taking on the Nationals. Cubs are sending Justin Steele to the mound. He's a BX, and we're going to play the Master game. So he's a grade 12X, 12GX. And then the Nationals are going to send Josiah Gray. He is a grade 5 with a Y. So he is a righty, and Steele is a lefty. So let's get the Josiah Gray will be out to take his warm-up tosses here. And let's get rolling here. Let's get these lineups in order. Okay, we're good. Okay, so we are going to I'm going to run the players around the bases, so you guys could see what's going on. But let's get started. I'm going to get some good I'm going to get some like numerical dice today. Maybe they're real easy to see. Something like so you guys can see what's happening there. Okay, so Josiah Gray's on the mound. We got the Master game out. Let me just get my cards all set. Got my lineups. Let's get the Master boards out. Let's start playing. We'll look at the Cubs lineup first. Okay, so the Cubs are going to send, leading off playing center field, Rafael Ortega. Batting second, catching, Wilson Contreras. A lot of these Cubs are already gone. They're not even playing for them anymore. Now, Happ is probably like their star player this year. He's actually from around here, from Pittsburgh. He's down from the South Hills. He says Pittsburgh, Mount Lebanon. So he's a local guy. Seiya Suzuki. Well, interesting comment I was reading about him in the Lindy's 2022. They always have that honest opinion from the other dugouts. I got an anonymous GM or something comments on them, and I always think that part of those articles is pretty cool because they're anonymous and they're saying whatever they want about these players. And they were saying something like the Cubs think Suzuki's great and he's not that great. So it was kind of funny. Nico Horner, shortstop, he got the 9 rating. Patrick Wisdom, the article said he's all or nothing, so he's like a swing and a miss, like classic 2022 guy. Franmil Reyes, one of my favorite players, modern game, the Franimal, 6'5", 275, big dude. Alfonso Rivas going to play first. No more Rizzo. Those days are gone. Morel is going to be playing second base. So they're a 40-33, and they're going to go against Josiah Gray. So let's kick things off here. Then we'll do the Nats lineup when they're up. So leading off will be Rafael Ortega. 51's a 9. So he's adding 1 to righties. That's a 6. So that's a base hit. Right out of the gate, Ortega's on first. Okay, so we got Wilson Contreras up. 53 is an 18. Okay, so we're going to have to test the outfield defense. Victor Robles is a center fielder for the Nationals. He's a 3. 62, that is not a good roll. 62 on a 3 is a fielding 2. Runner on first. He might drop that. What was that, 53? That was 53, 18. Actually, there's a shortstop. So that's a 7. So that's a fielding 3. It's an E6 runner to third. So that was an error on the shortstop, Garcia, for the Nationals. Bad baseball, like I said. You know, these guys aren't too good. So we have first and third. So Ortega goes over to third base. Contreras on first. And Gray's already in trouble here. So we're just going to hold Contreras. Since he has the F26, we'll kind of freeze him at first base. And we're going to have Ian Happ's their next batter. Oh, that's an 11-0. Look out. Ian Happ's going to put the Cubbies on the board. 65's a 7. So that's a single to left. One runner scores. They're to second here. So that's 1-0. Cubs right out of the gate. So Contreras goes down to second on the RBI single. And there's nobody out still. So Josiah Gray, 6'1", 190 from New Rochelle, New York, right outside of New York. Okay, that's going to bring up Seiya Suzuki for the Cubs. 44 is an 8. Adding 3 to his 5 is an 8. So that's going to be a single. That's a 56, 54 to right. So we have to figure out some hit value. So 56 to right. Their right fielder is Lane Thomas. Let's see his arm. I think he's like a 32 from the last game. 33, so 40, 53. 19, so it's 19 plus his 7 speeds at 26. So Contreras will be a 19, 26 for Contreras. Let's figure out Haps. So he's probably going to take third too. So 54 to right. 21, 39. So he's automatically going to third. So they're both going to advance on the hit. And there's a chance for Contreras to get thrown out of home. So it'll go 9-4-2. And Contreras on a 26 has to roll a 52 or less. And he is in there. Okay, so we have Contreras scores. Hap goes a third. Suzuki on with the single. And it is 2-0. Cubbies. Like I said, Nationals were not good. Lost 107 games. That's going to bring up Nico Horner. 45 to 14. That's a walk. Josiah Gray is in trouble. So let's go. Suzuki goes second. Put Nico Horner at first. They got bases loaded, nobody out for the heavy-hitting Patrick Wisdom. 15's a 9. Adding 3 to his 5's an 8. He's going to get an out of this. So 9 on an 8, bases loaded. Playing back. 30. Sack fly opportunity to left field. So left fielder is Hernandez. Let's see what his arm is here. He's a 30 arm, so let's check that 30. Let's get a hit value here. So 30, he's a left fielder 1, so he's a fielding 1 play. So it's a 47, 30 difference. That's 17 plus Hap speed of 18, 35. And we'll try to throw. So 66, he gets him. He's safe, 63. So it's 3-0 Cubs. First out. So Hap will come in and score. Wisdom with the sack fly RBI. So it is now, let's see, 3-0 Cubs. First and second, Franmil Reyes. 1 out. 13 is a 13 strikeout. So he must have really struck out a lot to get that 13 at 13. Alfonso Rivas, first and second. 66-0. Look out. 52-7. First and second, 7. As a 1 out. That's a 57 to left. Okay, so that's going to go to left field now. And we're going to test Hernandez. He's a 1. 51 on a 1. Actually, we got a hit value. So 57s, he's a 30, 27. So that's over 36 chances. So Suzuki automatically scores with no throw. And that is an RBI single for Rivas. So that is a, well, first and second with 2 outs. Okay, let's bring up Christopher Morel. 52-27. He may get out of this, and he does. That's a 5-3 ground out. Not after scoring 4, so it is 4-0 Cubs after half an inning. And the Nationals coming to bat here. All DH here, 2022. No pitchers batting. One thing interesting I noticed on when I look at the lineup sheet is the National League teams had those DHs in it, which was really kind of strange for me to look at, but that's the world. Okay, let's go through the Nationals order. So they got Cesar Hernandez leading off. I'm going straight from the APBA roster sheet here that you get online. So Cesar Hernandez is a second baseman. Batting second, Luis Garcia. Bunch of no-names here. Don't fall asleep. Luke Voit. He homered in the last game. Nelson Cruz, the broomstick. Keibert Ruiz, he had a real good 2020 card, I remember, for the Dodgers. Yadiel Hernandez is the left fielder. He saw some action last inning in the outfield there. Lane Thomas will be playing right. Old former Philly Mikey Franco, third base. And we have Victor Robles. Holdover from the World Series winning team in 2019. And here sitting, training these, he's young himself, but he's stuck with these has-beens on this Nationals team. So let's see what Justin Steele, he's a solid BX guy. He 4-7, 3.18 ERA. He goes to 21 batters before he starts getting tired. So let's go Cesar Hernandez. We leading off. 31, it's a 14. Okay, Nationals are starting their day off good. So let's go. Justin Steele is going to hold him. It's going to bring up Luis Garcia. 35 is a 9. He's adding 7 to lefties. So 9 on a 19 is a base hit. The Nats are coming alive here. So first and second, nobody out for Luke Voit. Got the 66-1 there. First and second. 24 is a 13. That's a strikeout. Justin Steele. Okay, it brings up Nelson Cruz. He's up there like on the all-time home run or RBI list, I remember. Like active guys. Okay, 51-9. Knocking 2 off lefties, a 10. So he's going to get an out of this. First and second, 9 on a 10. 9 on a 10 is going to be a 33, and that is a pop out to shortstop. Okay, so it's 2 down, first and second for Keibert Ruiz. Doesn't have a good card he had in 2020. 63 is a 31. That's a fly to center. Okay, after one complete, we've got, it's the Cubs 4 and the Nationals nothing. Okay, coming to bat here, we got back up to the top of the order for the Cubbies. It is Rafael Ortega. 41's a 24. That's a grounder to short. Okay, Wilson Contreras. 64 is a 36, ball 1. Possible, actually, possible rare play here in the Master game. 21, that's going to be a re-roll. Yes, it is. A re-roll, like ball 1. Okay, Contreras still in there, digging in against Josiah Gray's back out there. He had a rough first inning, but he's still out there. 41, 24, that's another ground out. So 2 down for Ian Happ. $35.22. Little number to the catcher. Catcher has to make a good play on a 22 with 2 outs. So with no outs or 1 out on that 22 bases empty, the catcher's going to make that play on a fielding 2 or 1 or 2. But on 2 outs, the catcher's got to make a fielding 3 play. So let's see. So we got a little number in front. The catcher for the Nationals is, let's see, Keibert Ruiz. He's an 8. Makes the play. 33 on an 8 is a fielding 1 play. So that is 3 outs for the Cubbies. So go to the bottom of the second here. Okay, let's go bottom of the second. We're going to have Hernandez up. Yadiel Hernandez. I think what I'll do here is kind of like I did with that on Skeeter soft game. I'll put the batter and the pitcher up. And we'll just keep flipping them. Okay, Yadiel Hernandez up for the Nationals. 32 is a 26. That's a grounder to second. Okay, next batter will be Lane Thomas. 1 away. 21's a 13. That's a strikeout. 2 down. Okay, then we got Mikey Franco up. 2 away. Mikey Franco, 31-39 is a possible rare play. 42-39. Let's see what we got there. 42 and a 39. That's a re-roll. Ball 1, strike 1. Okay, Mikey Franco digging in here against Justin Steele. Justin Steele's got 2 outs here. Looking to get a clean inning. 34, and he does. That's a fly to center. So after 2 complete, it is 4-0. Cubbies. Cubbies with the lead. Let's go Justin Steele. Over there, we're bringing back Josiah Gray back out here. Nobody out. And top of the third, we're going to have Seiya Suzuki is going to be he's stepping in there against Josiah Gray. Okay, Suzuki's got the automatic 1, 66-1. It's got the power. I have the power like He-Man. 25-10. Top adding 3 to the 5 is an 8, so that is a base hit for Suzuki, who's 2 for 2 on the day. Suzuki's a D25 stealer, so Gray's is going to hold him, so with nobody out, he's froze. So we're going to go, next batter will be Nico Horner. Okay, Nico Horner's in there. With Suzuki on first, nobody out. 34 is a 31. I should have hit and run. So that's 1 out, but it's a fly out to center field. We're going to go, next batter's Patrick Wisdom. Pat Wisdom, all or nothing. He's swinging for the fences. 64 struck him out. He gets nothing. All or nothing, Pat Wisdom. Okay, then we have 2 outs. All or nothing, Franmil Reyes. This is 2022 baseball. 8. Adding 1 to the 5 is a 6. It's a base hit. First and second. Lucky, unbelievable. We got a single. Very rare in 2022 to see a single. Okay, first and second, 2 outs. We got Alfonso Rivas, who had a RBI single in the first. 13-14 is a walk. Again, Josiah Gray loads the bases here. We got Suzuki down to third, Reyes to second, Rivas to first. 2 outs. And we got Christopher Robin from Winnie the Pooh. 14-30 is a fly to left. He gets out of it. Josiah Gray dodges the bullet. So we got, that's the end of the top of the third here, and that'll bring up bring Steele back out here, and we're going to go to the bottom of the third inning, and it is 4-0 Cubbies. Okay, next first batter is Victor Robles, first at bat of the day here in the third inning. He's a righty. He batted .224, 6 home runs, and 33 RBIs in 2022. 16-28. It's a ground to short. Okay, let's go. Cesar Hernandez is up next. Cesar Hernandez. 53s and 18. That's an E-1 on this roster sheet. So that's going to be a grounder to short. 1 down. So E-1. So that means if there's 1 out, and if you get one of those error results, it gets converted to a, I'm sorry, it's not an out. That's a hit, actually. So it gets converted to a hit. So Hernandez gets a single out of that. So Hernandez on first with 1 out. And it's he's an F28 stealer, so decent hit and run option. But yeah, we'll go with the hit and run here with Luis Garcia. So Luis Garcia, 6'2", 211 from New York. He batted .275, 7 home runs, 45 RBIs. He is going to hit and run. So Hernandez is going to be running on the play here. 42-13. So that's a swing and a miss. So you can go to the possible stolen base here. So 28. So we got to figure out the battery. They're moved to first 0, so it stays at 28. And then let's check Contreras, see what he is. He's a +2 arms. That's knocking 2 off of Hernandez's 28. So 26 chances. So he's got to roll 52 or less to be safe. He's out. Oh my, he's thrown out. I'm going to throw, see if the drop throw. 26 on the drop throw is second baseman 6. No, he's a 7. So that is a caught stealing Cesar Hernandez. Caught stealing Cesar Hernandez. And that is 2 outs. That'll bring up Garcia for the, or no, Garcia's going to stay in there, yeah. So Garcia is going to stay in there. Hernandez got thrown out. 2 away. 24-13 is a strikeout. Okay, so going to the top of the 4th inning. Gray's still coming out here. He is, it's 4-0 Cubs, and it's the top of the Cubs order. So we're going to have Rafael Ortega will be leading off here, top of the 4th. It's 4-0 Cubs here at Nationals Park. 52, it is a 27. That is a grounder to third. 1 away. Okay, number 2 hitter is Wilson Contreras. 66 gone. It's out of here. He's got the M rating, so no doubt about it. Don't have the ballpark effects for this season. I might actually get them. Okay, so it's Ian Happ. Ian Happ's up for the Cubbies. It is now 5-0. 23 is a 12. That's going to be a grounder. 2 down. Next batter, 2 outs here will be, actually not him, Seiya Suzuki will be up. Seiya Suzuki's up with 2 outs. against Josiah Gray. He's 23 batters, so he's faced 18, 19, 20. This is his 22nd batter, so this is probably his last inning. You know, we're playing 2022 baseball. These pitchers do not throw a lot of innings. So we got 2 outs here. Seiya Suzuki, 11-6. He's got the M. So let's figure this out. So 6 on a righty. He's adding 3. So he's a 5 up to an 8. So a 6 on an 8. Does he have an M rating there? He does. And that is out of here. Seiya Suzuki goes yard off of the pitcher's M rating. And that is all Cubbies here in Washington. It's 6-0. Seiya Suzuki hits the bippity boppity boom to the moon, Alice, and it is gone. The nod to our friend Al with his tremendous broadcast he does here over with Stratomatic. Nico Horner, 14 is a 30. That's a fly to left. All right, so the Cubbies are put the pounding on Josiah Gray, who's going to exit the game. Josiah Gray for the game is he's out of there. So after 4 innings, he gives up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs. 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 3 earned. 3, 4, 5 earned. 2 home runs to Contreras and Suzuki. Walked 2 and struck out 2. Okay, so we don't know who's going to go in yet, but we'll put somebody in there. Okay, so bottom of the 4th, and we got Luke Voigt's going to be leading off here for the Nationals versus Justin Steele. Okay, let's go Luke Voigt. Where's Luke Voigt? There he is. Okay, Luke Voigt's up there. Let's roll some dice. Okay, Luke Voigt. 16-28. Grounded short. 1 down. That'll bring up Nelson Cruz. 1 out. Nelson Cruz is up. The broomstick. 56 is a 34. That's a pop out. 2 down. 2 outs. That'll bring up Keibert Ruiz for the Nationals. 64. Struck him out. Nothing doing. No runs and 2 hits for the Nationals on the day. Heading to the top of the 5th. Justin Steele's looking good, but who doesn't look good against these Nationals? Okay, let's figure out a pitcher we're going to put in here. Let's go from the bottom of this pile up. And just be very consistent with that. Let's see. I put in... okay, let's put in this guy, Hunter Harvey. He's an AXY for the Nats. So Hunter Harvey's coming in. AXY, so he's a grade 15 HXY for the Nationals. A little bit, hopefully get a nice clean inning out of this grade 15 pitcher. Patrick Wisdom, all or nothing. He's swinging for the fences here with a 6-0 lead. 55 is 8, adding 3 to the righties and 18. So that's going to be a fly to center. Okay, the Franimal's up. Franmil Reyes, the Franimal. 34, deep fly to center. Victor Robles under it. Can of corn, 2 away. All right. Alfonso Rivas, 6'5", 11, 190. Kind of a shorter first baseman. 11-0. I called him short, and he responds. He's got some 1s in his second column. 24 is an 11. Okay, so that's just a base hit. Okay, so 2 away. 2 outs. That'll bring up Christopher Robin Morel. 36-14 is a walk. Harvey does not have a Z. So we got first and second. 2 away for Rafael Ortega. 41-24 is a ground out. Okay, so Rivas. So Harvey pitches a good 1 inning there. That's gonna be his only innings. He goes, looks like about, when I play these modern seasons, I look at the how many innings pitched per game. So if it's like 1-to-1 ratio, I usually just get those guys in for 1 inning. So like Harvey, he pitched 39 innings in 38 games. So he's like a 1 inning guy. So which is about what, that's modern baseball. You got to get used to it. Hernandez is up for the Justin Steele's back out there. Let's do a fatigue check for Steele. He's a Q4. So he's not going to get tired till the 7th in the master game. And then he goes to 21 batters. So that's kind of what I really go by, more as a guideline than a rule. But so 21 batters. So he's faced, he hasn't even faced 18 yet. So he's only faced 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 batters. So he's plenty strong here. So we have Hernandez. Yadiel Hernandez will be leading off for the Nats. Kind of bumped my little camera there. 46-13 struck him out. Okay, 1 down. I'll bring up Lane Thomas. Keep thinking it was like Jason Lane, but from the old Astros. But he's probably long retired. 43-29 is an X on Steele's X. Gets him 2 strikeouts. So 1, 2, 3, 6 strikeouts. Good outing for Justin Steele. So it's 2 away. And I'll bring up Mikey Franco. The 107 loss Nationals. 54 to right. Fly to right. Okay, and who made that play? Suzuki makes the play. So going to the 6th inning here, we're going to have Wilson Contreras up. Let's see what we can put in for the... Let's put in Cal Finnegan. Finnegan, begin again. Cal Finnegan is a righty, grade 10 star X. He'll be facing top of the 6th, Wilson Contreras for the Cubbies. There we go. There's our matchup. Righty-righty matchup. Nobody out. Contreras will be leading it off. 21 is a 13. Struck him out. Okay, and that'll bring up Ian Happ. Ian Happ. 66-0. 52-11 base hit. If I was playing a basic game, now that would be an automatic stolen base, but we're playing the master game. So master game, he's an E27, and this is a 6th inning. They have too big of a lead. So you could only steal with 2 outs and within a 1-run game there in the before the 7th inning. So Hap can't go anywhere at all. And now if I don't hold, I still have to hold him at first, because if I don't hold him, then he can go whenever he wants. But as long as Finnegan holds Hap, then Hap's froze there. I could also hit and run though, but we're not going to do that with a 6-run game. We're going to put just Suzuki up. He's having a good game. Watch out for this guy. He's looking at the Chevrolet player of the game here on a Saturday afternoon in Pittsburgh, where we got the Chicago 2022 Cubs 6, the 2022 Nationals 0. Seiya Suzuki 54. It's a fly to right. He's looking at the Chevy player of the game. So that's 2 outs now for the Cubs. And that'll bring up Nico Horner. Okay, so Nico Horner with the pitch from Finnegan, begin again. 8. Adding 2 to righties is a 12, so that's still a single. So first and second, single to left. 2 away for all or nothing, Pat Wisdom. Pat Wisdom going up there. He is swinging for the fences. Righty, 6'2", 220 from Murrieta, California. 43.29 on the X. Kind of sound like Borat there. 29. 29 is a, we'll call it grounder back to the pitcher here. Okay, bottom of the 6. Okay, that Nationals reliever gets out of that one too. So let's put Finnegan Begin Again out of there. And we're going to put him. Now he's also like a 1-inning guy. See, he's like 67 innings, 66 games. So he's another, that's how I do it with the modern seasons. So Justin Steele's back out there. He's still strong. He's only faced less than 18 batters. He's going to take on Victor Robles here in the 6th inning. Victor Robles, 44-8, subtracting 8 from lefties. So he knocks Steele from a 12 down to a 4. So that's going to be a base hit. Victor Robles, Nats finally get a base runner there. Okay, let's bring up Cesar Hernandez. 32 is a 26. That's a fielding check on a second baseman. See what fielding he gets. So it's going to be an out, but let's see if he gets the force at second or if it's a play to first. So second baseman is Morel. He's a 7. 51 on the fielding column finder chart is on a 7. It's a fielding 3 play. So that's a 4-3 runner to second. So he advances the runner there with nobody out. And that is Garcia's up with 1 away. And that's a runner in scoring position here with he's a 18 speed Victor Robles down at second base. Luis Garcia's up 46-13, struck him out. Justin Steele. That is batter number 20 for Steele, but he has he's pitched a shutout so far. He might get some great advancement. But remember, these is 2022, and these pitchers, they will take you out if you're pitching a no-hitter. Those managers don't give a crap about that stuff. They want to preserve arms and save their money. 33-0 on Luke Voigt is a 2-out runner on first. That's a double column. Nats are going to probably get on the board here. 46 is a 6. He's a G, so that is a double, and that's going to score Robles from second. And it is 6-1 as Robles and Voigt trade places. And it is a 2-out double for Luke Voigt. Puts the Nationals on the board. It is now 6-1 Cubbies. Okay, next batter is Nelson Cruz. 42 is a 41. Interesting. Let's see what that is. 42 is a 41. So that's going to be a check on the infield. So the Cubs infield's a 33. So they're fielding 2 infield. That's a fielding 3 play, though. And that is a line out to third baseman. Okay, so the Cubbies get out of that. They do get a run on the Luke Voigt double. So we're going to go to the 7th inning here. Let's get another pitcher out there for the Nats. Let's see who we can put in there. Let's go with let's see. Let's go Paulo Espino. He's like a more of like a 2-inning type guy. He's a Q4, so we might keep him in there for a little bit. Since it's a kind of a blowout, quasi blowout here. We don't want to burn too much of the Nationals bullpen, so we'll go with Paulo Espino. And we're going to go top of the 7th. And leading off for the Nationals is going to be the Franmil Reyes. Okay, here's the pitch. 33 to the Franmil, goes double column on Espino. 34 is a 7. That's a base hit. 2 for 4 on the day is the Franimal. Okay, so let's go. Brings up Luis Alfonso Rivas. 63 is a 31. Fly to center. 1 down. Okay, Reyes is a G26. He's not going anywhere because all we're going to do is just hold him at first. Okay, and that brings up Christopher Morel. 63 is a 13. That's a strikeout. 2 down. 2 down here in the 7th inning. It is 6-2 Cubbies. Top of the Cubbies order, we got Ortega Tacos. Rafael Ortega. 55-8. Adding 1 base hit on the 6. He's a grade 6. Not real good as Espino. So Mate Reyes to second, Ortega to first. That'll bring up Wilson Contreras, first and second. 51's a 9, adding 1 to the 5's a 6, and that is 2 outs, and he is a righty. So that's going to drive in a run here. Actually, he's slow, so he's gonna stop at third. Franmil Reyes doesn't have the speed to score there, so it's going to load the bases. We got Contreras, bases loaded, 2 outs for Ian Happ. Bases loaded situation again for the Cubbies. Happ's in there. He is 2 for 4 with a run and an RBI in the day. 46 struck him out. All right, going to the bottom of the 7th inning stretch time here at Nationals Park. 2022 baseball action. Now, Steele gave up a run there. She doesn't advance. So he is going to come out of the game. So we're going to put in, let's see who we're going to put in for the Cubbies. Let's go with Eric Ullman. He's coming in to pitch for the Cubbies. Steele goes 6. Ullman's coming in. He is Eric Ullman from Las Vegas. He is a grade 5, straight 5. Okay. Okay, bottom of the 7th. Nobody out. We have Keibert Ruiz is up for the Nats. 64 is a 13. That's a strikeout. 1 down. Okay, then we're going to get Yadiel Hernandez up for the 54 is a 32. Fly to right. 2 down. And I'll bring up Lane Thomas. 64-13. That's a strikeout. 3 strikeouts on the day for Thomas. And that's it. We're going to go. It's 6-1. 6-1. My daughter's yelling for me. I'm going to have to take her and her daughter out to the mall here right after this. So she's growing impatient. So we're going to have to, hopefully this game doesn't drag on too long. My daughter, she's fiery. I don't want to evoke her wrath. Okay, so top of the 8th, Suzuki. Okay, Suzuki's up top of the 8th. 44 is an 8 base hit. Suzuki is the Chevrolet player of the game so far. He has 4 hits on the day. Nico Horner. I was just trash talking Suzuki too before the game started. Horner, 52-27. Possible double play here. So Michael Franco's a third baseman. He's a 3. 43 on a 3. No double play. So Reynolds Vance to second. So that's 1 away. 1 out, 1 on. And that'll bring up heavy hitting Pat Wisdom. 25 home runs on the year. 207, 25 homers, 66 RBIs. Very Rob Deere-like. 35 is a 22. be interesting what that is. That's a hit by pitch. Yeah, he plunks him. So first and second, Patrick Wisdom gets hit. First and second, 1 out for Alfonso Reed. Or we got the Franimals up. Franimal. 43-29, first and second. 29 goes to the pitcher. Espino's a 2. Possible double play here to end the inning. He does get it. 29 on the 1-6-3. Espino turns around, fires to Garcia, shoots it over to Voit for the 1-6-3 double play to end the 8th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 8th here with the Cubs comfortably in front, 6-1 on the 2022 Nationals. Okay, so we're going to get another pitcher in there. That Ullman, like I said, he's a 1-inning guy, so we got to get him out of there. So let's bring in, let's see who we can bring in. Let's bring in Mike Rucker. And then we'll bring in Wick to close. So we're going to go Rucker. 6-1-1. Okay, Rucker's in there. He is a grade 7 righty, 7Y. Mike Rucker from Columbus, Mississippi. He's going to face Mikey Franco. 229, 9 homers. 53 is a 19. That is an E5. No doubt about it. Patrick Wisdom just butchers that ball at third base. And Mikey Franco's at first. That'll bring up Victor Robles. Trying to rescue the pride of the Nationals. Member of the 2019 World Series team here. 11-0. Robles made. Franco's a 6-speed. He's not real fast. 32-11. That's a 40 hit value. So no, he's going to stay at second. So that's a first and second single for Victor Robles. And that is nobody out here. Mike Rucker, a little bit of trouble here in the bottom of the 8th. Cesar Hernandez. 61-30, fly to left. Okay, so let's go 1 out. Next batter is Luis Garcia, their shortstop. 32-26, that could be a infield fly roll, I think. And that is, they're going to call an infield fly on that. That'll be 2 outs. And Nationals are quickly running out of outs here. They're down to their last 4 outs. Luke Voit, pretty much they need him to do something big here. Keep this game as a possibility for the Nationals. 46, he does not. He strikes out. The end the 8th inning. Going to the bottom of the 8th. And we are going to have going to the top of the 9th, actually. We're going to have a 6-2 game. So Cubs 6. Cubs 6. The Nationals nothing. So it's 1. Cubs and Nationals have 1. So 6-1 Cubs. 9th inning. Let's put another pitcher in here for the Nationals. Espino went 2, which is kind of the max for like a modern dude. Let's see who we could put in here. This is a funny nickname guy. Eric Fetty. His nickname's Fettuccine. I think it's fun about APBA is those nicknames. I wouldn't call Edwards. I think he's that string bean guy. He's real super duper skinny. He used to pitch for former Cub, I think. I think he pitched for the Cubs. Okay, top of the 9th. Carl Edwards out there for the Nationals. It is 6-1. Cubbies are trying to nail this down. They're going to send up Rivas here. Trying to get some more add-on runs. 46-13. Edwards strikes him out. 1 down. Christopher Morel. 65-35. That's a grounder to third. 2 down. And leading on top of the Cubs order here will be Ortega, Taco Man, Rafael Ortega. 33-0. 55 gone. See you later. Ortega Tacos goes yard. It is all Cubs here in Washington. Cubs fans in attendance are cheering. Ortega had 7 homers and 316 at bats. So that is out of here, and it is 7-1. Chicago Cubs. 16-13 struck him out. 2 down. That is 3 outs. And that is it. And we're going to bring in, this is the bottom of the 9th. Let's see what to bring in. We won't even bring in the closer Wick. So let's go with Manuel Rodriguez from Yucatan, Mexico, to shut this game down. It is bottom of the 9th. We're going to have Cruz. So we got 5'11", 210. The portly one, Manuel Rodriguez, 14 innings on the year, 4 saves. He's going to face 6'2", 230, Nelson Cruz. Nobody out. Looking for the last 3 out. It is 7-2 or 7-1 Cubs. 65-35. He's got the W, so that's a walk. Rodriguez is an 8-star W with a G. Okay, so Cruz on first. We're going to have Keibert Ruiz. 51's a 9. 51-9 on a 8. That's going to be an out. Let's see what happens there. 26, so goes to, we might get a double play out of this. So Christopher Morel's a 7. 26, he might have got a double play. 26, he does. They're slow. That is a double play. 4, 6, 3. That is twin killing there. So the Nationals are down their last out here. Manuel Rodriguez looking into Wilson Contreras. And the Nationals' last hope is Yadiel Hernandez. 2 outs. And Rodriguez looking at Hernandez. 2-way. He's looking to get the big K. 41, it's a grounder. 2 Nico Horner over 2 Luis Rivas, or Alfonso Rivas, and it is a ball game. So it's a 6-3, and Manuel Rodriguez finishes the game, gets the game finished, and then the win goes to Justin Steele. Loss will go to Josias Gray. And we had 3 homers in the game, and that was by Rafael Ortega, Wilson Contreras, and Cesar Suzuki, who gets the player of the game with 4 hits. He gets 4 for 5, 2 runs, 2 RBIs. Justin Steele pitched 6 innings, 1 earned run, but we're going to give it to Suzuki. So long here from National Stadium, where your final is the Chicago Cubs 6 and the 7 and the Washington Nationals 1. So the Cubs go to 2-0 on the project, the 2022 sim of their season. And I'm calling it a sim because I'm not using exact lineups, and how I'm doing the schedule is I'm playing all the series. They played 6 games versus the Nationals in 2022. So I'm going to play the entire season series of each team, starting with the worst team going to the best team. And so they starting the season with 6 games versus the Nationals, and we're going to do like 3 home, 3 away, and see how they do. So just the kind of main reason, I'm not even a Cubs fan, but just to have fun with APBA and kind of pick a team to kind of follow and learn a little more about. I know the Cubs had a lot of changes this last offseason, so a lot of these guys aren't even on even the 2023 Cubs anymore. But it's kind of fun to see how the team dynamics work and the pitching and the how everything works together. So they were around like a 500 team, maybe a little bit less last year. So, but that's it. Have a good day. I'm taking off here. Actually, one thing I will show everybody is something a real good friend in our community did something very, very, very nice for me this week. And I want to point him out. He's our good friend, ID Jester. And he actually sent me at a very, very good, I want to say very good price. 2 seasons. Now, obviously I have these seasons already, but this season was really important to me when I was a kid. This is the 1990 original APBA season. And this set is one of the first sets I played a ton with when I was a kid. I was 18 years old. Did like a draft league with this set, and I spent many, many hot summer afternoons. I think I was like a freshman in college, like on break. Working in the morning, and then I would come home in the afternoon. I'd be home at like 12 or 1, and I would just roll dice like the rest of the day. And it was very hot in my bedroom. I remember, no air conditioning, and I'd roll a ton of games with this 90s set. And now when I moved out of my parents' house later on in life, this is one of those, you hear this with baseball cards a lot, but my mom just basically pitched my APBA to this particular set out with my old boards and everything, thinking I wasn't ever coming back to play these kid games. But here I am, I'm 51, and I'm still playing these kid games, and probably more than ever. So I just wanted to show these off. These said 1990 and 1991, and it was from our good friend, and I want to say a extremely, extremely good price. He sent these to me very fast, and these were the cards he had on sale. If you remember, he had his recent sale, but definitely go back and check his video out, because he does have a lot of baseball he's selling if you're looking to pick up some baseball. But I want to say thank you to my friend ID Jester, who sold me those cards, and have a great, great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.